Cox3.com post-game show. Saddleback victorious tonight over Golden West, 46-32. Southern Conference champions crowned here tonight in the Snake Pit. You see Mark McElroy. He's very happy.
Well, having been here for a long, long time and having seen how these young guys, Mark McElroy, Steve Crapo, Kerry Crabb, the whole staff, have put together this kind of year, you got to be thrilled for them. For Nick Mitchell and Golden West, what a great comeback. They were down 29-10 at halftime and came back, and in about 3 minutes of the third quarter got within 4 points. And as you and I talked about, the product is awesome. Junior college football is just really fun to watch.
Yeah, the platform, the innovation, I call it the R&D lab for football here in America. You saw things tonight you're going to see in the NFL in 2 or 3 years.
I think the imagination shown by both coaching staffs makes it enjoyable, and the kids love it.
Yeah, I'd love to be back here more often. It was certainly a night to remember, that's for sure. And it's got to be fun for you to come back and see your Gauchos do what they did tonight.
Well, it's funny because these coaches I look at as sons. You know, I coached them a long, long time ago, and to see them have this kind of success is really rewarding.
And Golden West, I'm a Rustler, so bitter pill to swallow tonight, but it sure was a lot of fun. Let's get to the highlights, folks, on our Cox3.com post-game show. It was the Johnny Stanton show tonight, that's for sure. Over 280 yards total offense. Here's the first play on offense for Saddleback, and Michael Neal goes 52 yards down the sidelines, bumped out of bounds by Johnny Johnson, and then they go for 2, folks, and Landon Cook is on the receiving end right here, and you take a look at it right here. Here's the pass into the end zone, and Landon Cook from San Clemente is in the end zone, and then Kahuna Nui, the great Golden West running back, that's the second touchdown of the night, and here's Kahuna Nui going into the end zone. This makes it 15-7, and then Matt Brock, after a 10-play, 86-yard drive, he goes 9 yards. Good finish to this run right here. And then here they come again. JoJo Binda goes 20 yards, 6-play, 70-yard drive. This makes it 29-7. At that point, I said, hey, the route is on, but you said, no, it's a cautionary tale. Wait, and watch this hit by Blake Keeler right here. This opens up the second half and opens up the door for Golden West. They get it into the end zone. And now we've got a completely different ball game. Kahuna Nui again into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion's good, questionable, but he got in. We saw it on the extra replay there. 2-point conversion is good. The little jump pass here to Alagata, 29-18. Then here comes a big turnover for Saddleback, and we couldn't figure out who had the ball here. Questionable call, but in any event, the Golden West Rustlers come up with the football, and here's a beautiful ball thrown, and guess who's there? Quest Truxton. That's a 29-yarder. That makes it 29-25, and then here he comes, the diminutive one, and he can flat fly. Marvin Marshall on the kickoff return, Doc Phillips High School out of Orlando, Florida, 89 yards into the end zone, 36-32. Aaron Ball answers this back, coming back the other way. Here's the nod fake. This is going into the end zone from Gadsden City, Alabama. Veazey, a 36-yarder. This makes it 36-32. And then here's Aaron Ball's 46-yard field goal. Beautiful kick. Actually, 47-yarder. That ties his season high. And then Damani Backus. Watch this hit at the goal line. Golden West is going in to take a lead right here. This is going to be a 14-point turnaround, and you can see the distraught Golden West Rustlers. And watch Johnny Stanton. Here's the play of the game, folks. He's dead to rights, throws this one down the field, 46 yards. Where's the ball? There it is in Cody White's hands, Mr. Reliable from El Toro High School. That makes it 46-32. Golden West marches down the field. They get it 4th and goal. They try a little chicanery down inside the 2-yard line. The ball is batted away, and the Rustlers' hopes are dashed for the evening. But a valiant effort by Golden West. Let's go to Garth Wyckoff with our player of the game, Johnny Stanton, and the head coach.
Hanging out with some happy Gauchos here, wrapping things up in this conference championship. I got Johnny Stanton, the quarterback, to my right. That's on your left-hand side, and then the head coach Mark McElroy. We'll start with the quarterback. All right, Coach. Fantastic job for the redshirt sophomore here tonight. I think the key play in the game was there in the fourth quarter when it looked like they had you wrapped up. You spin out, you gun it, you hit Cody White. That seemed to be the momentum play here in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Cody's all year has been really good at scramble drill. So every time I get out of the pocket, I know that I have someone going deep, someone going across the middle. Just as Coach Mack drew it up, every time I'm out of the pocket, and the line did just enough for me to be able to get out of there, and it was really a group effort on that one.
Well, it is a team win. How special is this for the Gauchos? Wrapping this up, the slow start, 8 in a row now, conference champs.
It was really great. The line had a dominant game today, I think. In the first half, we just were able to run all over them, and then the second half, they really brought it back to us, and they made a really good game, but we were able to eke it out.
And for you personally, a lot of memories right here on this field, playing for the Eagles. What's it like being back in Orange County, playing here at Saddleback, and continuing your football career?
It's really great. I couldn't have written a better story myself. I'm just so happy to be able to win this game on this field.
All right, stay with us, Johnny. Stay right here. All right, Coach. Congratulations to you.
Thank
you. You guys had that early lead in the first half, and then the ball will take some funny bounces. It got tight in the second half for sure.
Well, I mean, the opening kickoff, a fumble, and then we fumbled the first play the next time, and all of a sudden it's close. But Johnny had an unbelievable game, and we played tough defense when we needed to. And offensively, the guys up front, I think, handled their defensive line. It was awesome to be a part of this.
You've had a lot of success during your tenure as head coach here at Saddleback, all the bowl games, a lot of victories. Where does this team rank? How special has this season been for you?
This is really probably one of the best because it's hard to count, one better over another. But I'm telling you, this team played hard together, played with a lot of purpose, a lot of passion, and a lot of fun to coach. In fact, this is one of these teams when you're done with the season, you wish the season wouldn't end because you like hanging out with them every day.
The people back in Maine or Minnesota wouldn't believe us, but it is a cold night in Southern California. You got a wet jersey. What was it like getting that Gatorade bath? It had to feel pretty good, but a little chilly as well.
I love those baths. I think I wouldn't ask for anything better to end the season. Absolutely.
Well, congratulations to you, Coach. You great seasons. Congratulations to you, Johnny. We got some happy Gauchos, guys. Living it up. They're conference champs. Make some noise for them.
Southern Conference champions, and here's the tail of the tape, 465 yards. But the big number for Saddleback, we talked about it in the pregame show, how important it is to establish a run game, 312 yards rushing.
Well, I think if you asked Mark McElroy, he would tell you that the offensive line really were the stars of this game. Johnny is spectacular at what he does. The receivers are just terrific. The running backs did a great job, but the offensive line dominated the defensive front for Golden West. And Golden West, truly one of the best defensive teams in Southern California junior college football. Total plays, Golden West ran a few more, but again, that time of possession is not as important as points on the scoreboard.
And how about the Golden West wrestlers? Some fine individual efforts tonight. Hills, 103 yards on the ground, and Quest Truxton, he's clutch, 226 total yards, return yards, catching big balls down the field. An outstanding evening. And then look at Cody White. We hardly heard from him until the third quarter, and then he makes two spectacular big plays in the clutch for Saddleback.
The one that Johnny Stanton threw after escaping from the pocket, but there was a first down in that drive where Cody ran a curl route and had to climb the ladder. Now, he was a great basketball player at El Toro High School, but he skied to get that ball. And got to be happy for this Gaucho team. The playoffs are next. That's the next thing in line. They'll find out tomorrow who they play. And, if you're not doing anything on a Saturday night and the Gauchos are at home, you ought to come out here and watch.
Yeah, I think some of the big numbers tonight that jumped out to me when I was looking at the final numbers were Saddleback 7 of 11 on third down conversions, and they were a perfect 4 for 4 in the red zone tonight.
That is an offensive coordinator's dream to have numbers like that, and it means that you've prepared, that you have plays for those situations, and then your kids just go out and execute.
Well, a big win tonight. We'll tip our hat to the Golden West wrestlers for a valiant effort, but we'll raise a glass to Mark McElroy in the Saddleback Gaucho football team, Southern Conference champions. We'll see you next week. Kevin Turner and Bill Kennedy, we're delighted to have you along here on the Cox3.com postgame show. Good night, everyone.